Good morning. It is the day after weigh-in day. I'm going to tell you what, yesterday I was tired. I got some hauls coming up. I just got back from Walmart. I had an 8 o'clock pickup. I like to go at 9 because that's when Dave gets home and he can carry it in, but I couldn't get 9. It was either 8 o'clock or like on up to 2 o'clock or something again. And that's just too late. But yesterday morning I got up and, there goes that nose. You know when your nose itches, somebody's coming to see you, and if your hand itches, you're coming into some money. I don't never itch right here. I itch here, but I don't never itch here. I don't know what this means, but this don't never happen. Anyway, I got up yesterday morning, and I wanted to go to Trader Joe's. Not much, but there's a couple things I have been wanting, and I'm like, no, I know where I want to go. I want to go to Super G. That's the international market over in Charlotte. So I went to ask Holly, because she's always not a morning person. And since Cal has his job now and he's working from home, he's up. So by default, she is up, whether she likes it or not. And she's like, always telling me, no, I don't want to go. So today I'm like, okay, I'm going to ask one more time. Do you want to go to Super G? She didn't even think. She said, yep. So me and her started getting ready, and I messaged RJ because that's where they get their ramen from, their spicy stuff. Ramen of every kind you can imagine. That's the store for ramen, let me tell you. And so I just messaged him, do you need some hot ramen? He goes, can Adrian go? She's been dying to go. I'm like, yeah. So me and the girls went to the Super G, and it was very I felt very safe. Everybody was wearing masks, and they were counting, and they were cleaning, and people were wearing masks. The workers were wearing masks. Nobody crowded us. Nobody was hardly even on the same aisle. Everybody was doing, what they were supposed to be doing. And then you'll see it in the hall. We got food from the little cafe and stuff from the bakery. Yeah. Anyway, I did weigh yesterday morning before I left, but by the time I got home, we stopped and got another fish plate. Is a little. It's a landmark in Charlotte called South 21, and it's just been there forever. And so it's a drive up. I don't even know if they got places inside to sit or not, to be honest with you, because I've never been inside. You either pull up under the little awning thing or like out to the back of the parking lot. Just, the little speaker things that you're talking to, the old things. And so we pulled in there since we were on that side of town, because it's 40 minutes from the house. And there's one thing that me and David have always gotten there, and that is their trout plate. That's the only thing. And they got all kind of stuff, but that's our favorite. That's what we've always got. So we were coming out of the store, and we had been in there because y'all know how slow I walk. We had been in there for, I don't know, hours. We were in there for hours, and it was like 12:30 by the time we come out. And Adrian said, well, RJ said, do you think we could stop and get him some food? Because what she had got was not food from the cafe. I said, yeah. And Holly goes, well, I haven't even eaten. And Adrian says, well, I haven't eaten. And I'm like, well, I didn't eat. So we're like, okay, well, we're hungry too. So anyway, we opted for South 21. We just got fish plates all around, and we were sitting there. I mashed the button, and we sat there a good little bit, and I'm like, did I mash it hard enough? And they're like, I don't know. Well, I'm like, well, I don't want to be the jerk who double mashes it, like I can't wait my turn, like I'm the Queen of Sheba or something. So I'm like, I don't know if I mashed it or not. Well, I mashed it. Sat there a little bit more. I'm like, something ain't right. And Adrian goes, she's in the seat behind me, and Holly's over here, and she goes, are those signs on every one of these? And we're looking. I'm like, no, they're not. Hold on, let me put you on hold. Okay, so David got home early enough to get my early groceries in. That's a good thing. But yeah, we had been sitting there, not realizing it had a note on there, call to place your order, station number 2. So apparently our specific speaker was broke. So once I called and made the order, we got our food. But that was the only thing I ate yesterday. We got home, it was about 2 o'clock, and I had called Dave and told him, don't go to bed, I'm bringing you something, because that is our go-to at that restaurant. The only thing we ever get. It's delicious. Oh my gosh, it's delicious, white, clean food. Trout, woo, it's so good. And after that, I was passing out I had to finish up work on my collab that is already have been up by the time you see this, and made me a coffee, went over and got in my chair, and I'm pretty sure I was out before David even hit the back door. My eyes felt like they had amples on them. Walking around that store for those 2 hours or whatever it was, riding in that car for so long, cramped up, it was just too much. It was just too much. So I was just exhausted. Needless to say, there's no menu this week. Don't know what I'm going to cook. Just got like typical things I needed at Walmart, nothing special. And so I didn't do a weigh-in video. I did weigh before I went. Didn't do a video because I didn't have time before we left. And then, oh my gosh, I couldn't have give y'all a weigh-in video for love nor money yesterday. But where we're at is I gained. I knew I should have kept my mouth shut talking about my losses, because it come back like it always has the whole entire time. I have these big losses, and I've had 21 pounds in the past month and a half, something like that. That's a big loss. I should have known it was going to come back and bite me on the hind end, because I'm up 10.5 pounds. That ain't 10. I'm telling you right now, I did not eat 10.5 pounds worth of fish and cookies to sit on me like that. That is not 10.5 pounds worth of fat. It is some fluid. Now I can tell you that, because my lower stomach, around where the lymph nodes are, that lower area, it is fuller. I have put on 10 pounds of fluid like that before. And I know how it feels when it's all fluid. You feel thick and full. It's hard to describe. It's hard to describe. I don't feel that this time. Now my leg, both legs are swollen. My left leg is swollen, not to the point that it used to when I was going through the treatments. No, not like that. But my foot and ankle are really big, and my calf is big. So there is some fluid. But I think maybe what happened, maybe there was just so much weight loss that it was just not natural. I don't think that kind of weight loss is natural. But you know what? You do what your body does. I mean, if your body says you lost it, you lost it. And if your body says you gained it, you gained it. So I don't know what else to do. I'm not going to cuss the scales. I'm not going to cuss myself. I'm just going to say, okay, par for the course. Just, you're back 10 pounds, added back. I was so excited. I should have kept my mouth shut about 44 pounds. Woohoo, 44 pounds. Well, shh, stop. I called this mess up. I called it up. I was see, that's why you get too excited about things, and then it turns around and does this. So I'm just not going to, any more than what we just now talked about, I'm not going to even try to pick it apart. I'm just going to go from here and just do the best I can do. And whatever happens next week on the scale might be another big loss. It might be another big gain. I don't know, but it's not going to be for my lack of trying. Because we do know that our bodies are funny little creatures, that we can do everything we need to do one week and still gain. Or we can eat like going to the electric chair and lose. So that's how it works sometimes, ain't it? Ain't it, girls? Ain't that how it goes? All right. So that's it. That's for our weigh-in today. And this is going to be like a weigh-in, my Walmart haul, and some happy mail. Yes, I forgot about that. Got that the other day. I'm kind of piecing you in like 3 days worth of videos in one clump. So there you have it. Weigh in 10.5 pounds. Yay me. We'll see what happens next week. Now go look at my stuff. Just gonna show you my real quick little produce haul. You can't even call it a haul, really. Today they had cranberry beans, so I got a bag of cranberry beans. Today is hobo supper day. I think I'm just gonna go ahead and cook those instead of pintos since I got them out. Then some more heirloom tomatoes. David was coming home and I was leaving because I was going to stop by there, and then I went and got Sebastian, so I have him. And I was like, do you need anything from the produce? He said, tomatoes. So I got see how size they are? not too big for a sandwich. And then I'm going to make some vegetable soup just because I want to have some. And then I've got it all over here. I'll show you in a minute. First of the South Carolina peaches. First of the South Carolina peaches are out. South Carolina is known for their peaches. Every time you go to the beach, it is a must that you stop by one of the roadside stands and get you some peaches. And other stuff too, but they're definitely known for their peaches. And then I was out of grapes, so got my grapes, and then peaches are for David, and the plums are for me. They're kind of hard, but I'm hoping if I let them sit out a little bit, they'll do something. But this, if you saw my Dollar Tree haul, it was the Mighty Dollar. This is that big, if you see how big it is, and it's folded up back there, drying mat, I don't know what you want to call it, but that's what I use it for. So I just went ahead and washed my stuff, and I thought, well, while it's all laid out over here, it'll just be easy to show you. But that was $1, and it's nice, and I don't know if you can see, it's nice and thick and absorbent. So, all right, well, that's it. That is it for the produce. Now we're going to start my Super G haul. We had the best time. It is international market over in Charlotte, and RJ and Adrian took me last year, and me and Holly and Adrian went today, and everybody was very respectful. Nobody crowded, nobody else. Everybody almost that we saw, almost everybody was wearing a mask. All the workers were. They were cleaning. They were counting as you come in and out. So everybody was very safe atmosphere. I felt very safe there. So I just want to show you all the cool stuff I got, and no points on anything because I might go again in another 6 months. So I'm just counting it as the experience, because weight to lose or no weight to lose, life goes on. Yes, tomorrow I'll be upset because I hadn't lost weight, but for today I'm living my life. And that's only way I know how to put it. So let's start on the produce. This, and I was trying to tell Holly, I'm like, well, I already forgot. I think it's a Korean Mail, and I have already forgot. But when I went last time, they had them on markdown, the little markdown section. So I got a pack of them and found out I like them. They're kind of like a honeydew melon type thing. This is really good. You just clean it and take the seeds out in the middle and, cut it the same way. And then get old bananas, and this is, there's nothing in that store David will eat, because he just doesn't. But he does like navel oranges, and they had these 3 for $1. So I did get him some navel oranges. They had their green onions 3 for $1 too. So you can always use them in something. And then some little Persian cucumbers. These look better than the Kirby cucumbers they had. And I have never, ever cooked with a purple potato. Listen, their produce section in that store is outstanding with all the... I wish I was more adventuresome, because there were so many things I would like to try, and I wouldn't know what to do with them. But adventured out with some purple potatoes. So I'm excited to just look at them because they're pretty. Now these are Korean yams, which they look exactly like the Japanese yams that I have found at a couple different stores before, so I know they're delicious. And since they're sweet potatoes, they'll last a while, so I went and got me a good little section of that. Then these I have never used, but they were so pretty and cheap. It's called brown beach mushroom. Can you see how they're in there? I don't know what to do with them. Oh, we're going blurry. Hold on. There we go. And then the white ones. Aren't those so pretty? See how they up on little stalks? White beach mushrooms. So I'm really excited to use those in something. Now let me walk around. I was just trying to make my menu last night. Haven't done it yet. And I was thinking of making something. I'm like, I need parsley just to finish it off. Well, I don't feel like buying parsley. Well, they had parsley. It was really cheap, so I got me a parsley. and their cilantro was 3 for $1 too. And I don't have any use in mine, but for 33 cents, we're going to make something with cilantro this week. And then in here, I didn't take these out of the bag. Mustard greens. Ooh, love mustard greens. So they were like $1.29 a pound, I think. So let's go around. That's all for the produce. Now, and I didn't get much cold, 2 little cold things. The niece over at Dish with Dee on her live the other night was talking about tofu in the air fryer. So I've got to look up and see how to marinate it and cook it in the air fryer. I got extra firm to make sure it stays together. And then since it's rice, Purple and Simply Feeling can have the rice noodles. If I'm not mistaken, Purple can. Don't quote me. So it's the rice stick noodle. This is the refrigerated one. I got one of those, and then this, it was too intriguing not to get pickled mustard green. And I read it, there's nothing hot in it. But see, that is not what a mustard greens looks like over here in this bag, so I'm not exactly sure what this is, how it's grown, or what it, I'm sorry I keep blurring every time I come close. But it was too intriguing, and I was talking to a little girl at the register, and she said they sell a lot of it. So I'm excited just to try that, because it's a pickle. Then I got 2 rice stick noodles that do not have to be refrigerated, just to have on hand. This is, I was going to get that on the other side, just some white sesame seeds. I had run out, and this is a big gigantic bag for practically nothing, so I went ahead and got that. And this I'm going to use instant beef flavor, and I made sure there was nothing hot in it. But see, rice stick soup, you just mix this with water, and so I'm hoping it's going to be very flavorful to go with my noodles over here. I'll go to the other side. Oh, here's another rice noodle. It's just a little bit wider. See how wide it is? I just thought that looks very interesting. So hold on. I'm going to walk to the other side instead of reaching over. You know what? I should have stayed over there because I got stuff over there to show you. So we'll cut and walk back over there. You know how we feel about our beans. Now, this is a brand that's in the regular store, but pigeon peas and cow peas are not in our regular store. There's such a selection over there. It's insane. So I got one of each of those. And this brand is in the regular store too. I'm almost positive it's this brand. And it's just regular old pasta. But it's little baby bow ties and melon seed. Look, it's almost like an orzo. And they were like 2 for 89 cents. So, and this, it just sounded good. Coconut milk drink, coffee flavored. It's got little things in it, see them? We have not read the package enough to figure out what they are yet, but I wanted to give it a try. And then this, when I saw this, I did not know they still made it. Y'all, come on now, phone, there we go. Y'all remember Squirt, the grapefruit soda? Y'all remember that? It says this is made in Mexico, so I guess that's where it went to. So I had to get that. Now, I'm going to go back to the other side again. Also in the store, they have a bakery and a little restaurant. You just go up to the window and order it, you know. You couldn't sit in there today. They do have some tables where you can see it, but obviously not today. Friday, they are opening back up in North Carolina, phase 2. Restaurants can have 50% capacity with social distancing, and since this is Thursday when I'm taping this, I don't know when you're seeing it, but it's Thursday. So they have banh mi sandwiches, fried rice, like noodle bowls, different kind of things. And they have these steamed buns. So these are for later. We got them to go. See how hot they were? See the condensation? Now, I do not know. I can't tell you which one is which because they're not marked. I got like a vegetable, 2 chicken teriyaki, Vietnamese pork, and I think maybe a barbecue pork roast. So, see the size? That one, the dot might be vegetable. But look at the size. That's a good size little steamed bun. So, that's what we're having for supper. Let me go ahead and shut that up. Then from the bakery, I got these little things. They didn't have their full selection, but they had way plenty. They have gobs. So it's just a big case. You walk up, they give you a tray. They have them under the bottom. They have a tray with tongs, and everything is wrapped. Nothing is loose. Everything is wrapped. Even before COVID, everything was wrapped. And you just get it with the tongs and take your tray up to the place to pay for it. So I got, these are called egg tarts. They just look like delicious egg custards, which I could have bought all of those, but I would have eaten all of those. And this is a strawberry coconut, I think. So they're like just buns, bread with probably a little bit of jam in the middle. So it's not a full-on sickening sweet pastry. That's not what they don't sell those. They're sort of, I don't know how to describe it, but they're not full-on like cheese Danish sickening sweet. And then this was a cheese bun. So it's got, you can see, different cheese on top. This one I got for David because it was called and see, you can't hardly see anything in it, but it's in there. Bavarian cream bun. And this one was called a scallion bun. So those were the ones that kind of spoke to me today. They got all kind, regular kind, you know, international flavors sounding kind. It is a fantastic store to go in. If I lived closer, I would go more often, but we're like 40 minutes away. It's headed towards the other side of Charlotte, and so we don't get to go just any old, you know, let's just hop in the car and go, because it's a pretty good little, you know, outing. But there you have it. That is my International Super G haul. Okay, the TV is on. I'm just ignore it. I just have just a few things to show you. I forgot this on my Super G haul. It's a little strainer and a tray. I thought that would be perfect for when I strain berries and all kind of little small produce. So I was really excited to find that. But it was, yeah, that TV's loud. I'm sorry. But this is my no menu in sight, couldn't keep my eyes open Walmart haul. The basics, just what we need every time. Eggs, milk, coffee creamer, almond milk, orange juice, bread. I did throw some avocados in there for something, don't know what. And fat-free cheese. Can't get the cheddar yet, still not the cheddar. And then David's Chobani's, this time strawberry, almond, coconut, peach, and cookies and cream. And then he's standing there just waiting to, you can come in here, I don't care. You can walk, I don't care, I'm almost through. And his cheese. He was standing there watching for me to finish. Listen, that's it. I didn't have much else to show you, so. Guess what time it is? It is Happy Mail time. This one is from Denise over at Dish with Dee. She sent me a little goodie box I got yesterday, so I'm going to turn you around and show you what I got. I got me a little card, little note card inside. Then, this is what I got. I got some green tea with lemon. She likes it iced. I like it iced. Some flavors I like hot, and then some flavors I like cold, so that's good cold. And then all these, there's like 2 of these. I don't know if it's Twinnings or Twinings, I'll just be honest with you. But these other ones are the Davidsons. All kind, like lemon ginger, vanilla cream spice, green tea garden, jasmine flower, and then this says anti-inflammation and immunity. So I don't know, I hadn't even read it. Oh, it's got, let me see if that, there we go. Turmeric, ginger, peppermint. I don't know what that is. Rosemary, cinnamon, black pepper, and oregano. You know, golden milk, which I used to make, and I was going to start making again. I just hadn't got around to it. Has the turmeric and the ginger, and black pepper like helps activate turmeric. I think is how that works. So I can see how that would work for that. But she is a, I keep going in front of that, making it blur. I'm sorry. She's a Davidson's ambassador, and if you did order their tea, go to like any one of her YouTube videos, and she will have a discount code in her description box. Then the Built Boost I have not tried. I did not, and I thought they were just like Gatorades, but until I read, where is it on here? Look at there. 10,000% of your B12 and 50% of your B6. And then I don't know what the super plants are, but those B12s and B6s are enough to catch my attention. So to me, when I heard Boost, it was just like, oh, you know, caffeine, Red Bull, Gatorade situation. But the Boost is coming from the bees. So I'm excited to try that. Then, of course, some Built bars, and these are all flavors I've not tried except strawberry, and I do like strawberry, so I'm excited to try these other ones. And this, which is so timely that it came yesterday of all days, because y'all know my day yesterday, finding out about, you know, the delay. Read some of those. Don't lose hope. You never know what tomorrow may bring. Pain is real, but so is hope. In all things, it is better to hope than to despair. There is hope. You are stronger than you think. Never lose hope and hope. How cool is that? There was a reason why she didn't send it earlier, because it kind of, it's a good message, but it really hit home yesterday. So that's very cool. And then the other thing is, check this out. Y'all spoken here. She said that was made her think of me. Y'all know that. See, I said it again. That's what we say down here, is y'all. So, y'all, here is my goods from Denise. So thank you again, Denise. I sure appreciate it. Here's Happy Mail number 2. This is from Judy Logue, and she sends me cookbooks periodically, and these are Taste of Home. We're going to look through them in a minute. But I'm going to tell you what, this wouldn't even fit in the locker box. You see how long this is? It wouldn't even fit in the locker box. I had to get it from behind the desk, and the woman's like, oh, this is heavy. I said, well, I got a bag. So it was stuck down in the big old bag I had, and I could get the handles just on top of it to get it out to my car. So, Judy, I made it. David brought it in the house for me. The first thing you notice, the popcorn spray, that they don't sell at my Walmarts anymore. So y'all know I love my popcorn spray. Thank you, Judy. She said her little note says she didn't need it right now, so it was mine. Isn't that sweet? Then she heard me talking to how I like stickers. So look, ain't they cute? Oh my gosh, they are so cute. And the butterflies, like she said, like the wreath on my door. And let's see what else we got here. I'm glaring. I'm trying not to glare. Oh. Oh. Look how cute. Those little faces. And then, let's see. Oh, there you go. You can do it. That's our saying, ain't it? Ain't that our saying, y'all? Yep, it sure is. So I got me some stickers. Oh, there is one small book. Family favorites. Oh, well, let's segue into, we did our family favorite collab today. So if you haven't checked that out, go check out my video and everybody else's. That's in the description box, because we gave you our top 5 family favorite WW recipes. That's pretty good. You didn't even know that, did you, Judy? Let's see what we got here. We got, oh, yeah, these are so heavy. So we got the annual Taste of Home for 3, 2, 12. Oh. 2001, 2000, 1999. Oh, we're getting old school. I think this is from the beginning, 97. That might have been when they started. I'm not sure. I'll have to look that up. But that's from 97 up to something. And then it skipped up to 2012. So, heck yeah. Thank you, Judy. And I just appreciate it so much. So, thank you, Judy. And thank you to Denise for my 2 days of Happy Mail. I appreciate it. I just really appreciate it. So, all right. Thank y'all.